So, the market crashes, stocks are tanking, real estate prices are sliding, the news is screaming recession in all caps, and your uncle just moved all his money into gold coins and bottled water. But while regular folks panic, rich people, they're rubbing their hands together like cartoon villains. Why? Because a crash isn't a disaster to them. It's a Black Friday sale. Yep. When most people are panicking, the rich are planning. And today we're breaking down exactly how they make money while everyone else is crying into their ramen noodles. Let's go. 1. They buy assets on discount. While everyone else is selling, first off, the obvious one. When the market crashes, most people freak out and sell everything at a loss. Meanwhile, the rich are out here shopping like it's Cyber Monday. Stocks on sale, real estate on sale, even crypto, if they're feeling spicy. It's the old Warren Buffett quote. Be fearful when others are greedy, and greedy when others are fearful. Translation: when everyone else is running for the exit, the rich are at the front of the store with a shopping cart. They're buying Apple stock for 20% off. They're picking up rental properties from people who just want out. They're buying businesses, franchises, and even your cousin's struggling gym if the price is low enough. You ever seen Shark Tank? That's basically rich people bidding on fire sales. And market crashes? That's Shark Tank in real life. 2. They have cash ready for the crash. Now, you might be thinking, well, duh, must be nice to have money sitting around. Exactly. That's the whole point. Rich people plan for crashes. They keep dry powder, aka cash or liquid assets, ready to deploy when the market tanks. Meanwhile, average folks are often fully invested or worse, living paycheck to paycheck. So when a crash hits, they can't take advantage of the discounts because they're busy trying not to get evicted. Having cash in a crash is like having a flamethrower in a zombie apocalypse. You might not use it often, but when you do, it's game over for everyone else. And if you think the rich just luck into that cash, nope. It's intentional. They'll sell during good times, stay liquid, and wait. Like a financially savvy ninja in the shadows. 3. They buy businesses. Cheap during a crash. Small businesses get desperate. Some are struggling. Some are just scared. Some are one payroll away from shutting the doors forever. Enter the rich guy with a checkbook. They swoop in, buy the business at a discount, restructure it, and then hold it until the economy recovers. Or they merge it with something else, or flip it like a house on HGTV. And when the market bounces back, boom, they're making 3x their money while the original owner is out here selling candles on Etsy. They're not just thinking, how do I survive this crash? They're thinking, what can I own during this crash that everyone else is overlooking? It's like Monopoly. The goal isn't to avoid rent, it's to own the board. 4. They take advantage of cheap debt. Here's something wild. During recessions, the Federal Reserve often lowers interest rates. Why? To stimulate the economy. But guess who takes full advantage of those low rates? Not the broke guy with a 580 credit score. It's the rich with access to cheap debt. They'll refinance properties, take out business loans, secure 30-year money at ridiculously low interest, and buy more assets. Because when inflation comes back, and it always does, that debt gets eaten away while the assets they bought go up in value. So they're not scared of debt. They weaponize it. It's like being in a video game and unlocking the rocket launcher while everyone else is throwing rocks. 5. They invest when everyone else is frozen. Crashes freeze people. They stop investing, stop spending, and go into full-on turtle mode. But the rich, they stay active. They're calling up brokers. They're looking at deals. They're running the numbers while the rest of us are stress watching Netflix. Because here's the truth. Every crash creates the best investment opportunities of the decade. And guess who gets them? The people who are moving, not hiding. The 2008 crash made more real estate millionaires than any other time in modern history. But most people were too afraid to act. Meanwhile, people like Grant Cardone were gobbling up multifamily buildings like they were Pokemon. So yeah, fear is normal, but in a crash, fear is expensive. 6. They monetize chaos. Okay, this is where things get dark, but genius. Some rich folks don't just survive chaos. They make money from the chaos. Let's say a pandemic hits. Wild example, right? The average person is buying toilet paper and crying into a Zoom call. Meanwhile, rich investors are pivoting, investing in Zoom stock, buying delivery-based businesses, launching online courses, and acquiring struggling competitors. They're not thinking, how do I protect what I have? What's a CA? They're thinking, oh, what new problem just got created? And how can I profit from solving it? That's not evil. That's just next level thinking. They see every crisis as a business plan waiting to happen. And while you're out here fighting for hand sanitizer, they're negotiating a 12-month lease on an empty warehouse to turn into an Amazon distribution hub. 7. They use crashes to reduce their taxes. This one's sneaky. Crashes also create tax opportunities for the rich. Let's say you bought stock for $100 and now it's worth $50. You could sell it, write off the loss against your gains, and then buy it back after 30 days. That's called tax loss harvesting, and rich investors use it like a cheat code. Or maybe their properties lost value on paper, so they get a lower property tax bill. Or maybe they take depreciation on their rentals while still collecting rent. And guess what? While you're filing TurboTax and crying, they've got entire teams of CPAs optimizing every move. 8. They know crashes are temporary, but wealth is forever rich. People understand something simple. Markets go down, but they always go back up. History has proven this. Every crash, dot-com bubble, 2008, COVID, eventually led to a bigger bull run. The rich play long-term. They don't need to sell their stocks to pay rent next month, so they can wait. And when recovery comes, they're holding the assets everyone else sold in a panic. It's like that one friend who never sells his crypto, no matter how bad it crashes. Except in this case, they're usually right. 9. They build during the crash. While everyone else is in survival mode, the rich are building. They're launching new ventures, building content, creating brands, writing books, investing in people. They're not just looking at prices. They're looking at attention. While everyone's distracted by doom scrolling, the rich are setting up for the comeback. Think of it like a music montage in a sports movie. The world's falling apart, but behind the scenes, they're training, planning, buying, building. And when the crash ends, they emerge like Rocky at the top of the stairs. 10. They don't freak out, they zoom out. Here's the biggest secret of all. The rich don't make panic moves, they don't sell low, they don't get emotional. Why? Because they've studied this before. They've seen it happen. They know a crash isn't the end, it's just part of the cycle. They've got perspective. While others are zoomed into the moment, they're zoomed out 10 years. They know they're not investing for next week, they're investing for legacy. And if you take nothing else from this video, take that. You don't need to be rich to think like the rich. Start by zooming out. Start by preparing. Start by staying liquid. Start by learning. That's what we're doing here. So how do rich people make money in a market crash? They don't panic, they don't sit still, they don't follow the herd. They plan, they invest, and they execute when others hesitate. The good news? You can do the same. Even if you're not rolling in millions, you can start small, stay informed, build during the bad times. And when the next crash comes, instead of watching from the sidelines, you'll be playing the game. And maybe, just maybe, you'll be the one buying during the panic, instead of selling in it. Thanks for watching Investment for Noobs, where we break down money moves without the suit, spreadsheets, or fake Lambos. Don't forget to like, sub, and maybe even send this to your cousin who thinks Dogecoin is a retirement plan. Catch you in the next one.